I'm Fern.
I'm Owen.
I'm Kyle. I'm Adel.
I'm Steve.
I'm Pom. I'm Andrew.
We are the Foes of Fern. All right, so the band met, I guess, whenever Pom and I met back in 6th grade. We've done in a bunch of bands since then. We started a record label together, and once an old band of our era, Whodat, ended, we decided to, work on a project that can go on as long as Pom and I are interested in fueling it. And these guys are gonna all go one at a time and say how I trapped them into this project.
So I had the honor of being the drummer of Whodat when Whodat dissolved and sort of morphed into the Foes of Fern. And that was in like 2016?
You joined about end of 2015, 2016.
End of 2016 and sort of grew into the Foes of Fern. And I've been in and out ever since, and it's been wonderful.
He has to say that.
No, I don't.
All right, Kyle?
So, Fern ended up connecting with a buddy of mine from high school to do his Ghost video. My buddy Rob Ciano directed Ghosts, and throughout that project, I basically forced my way in via Rob.
Pretty accurate.
Basically 4 horns for this guy now.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yes. All right, so I met Fern and Joe. I actually went to high school with them. And I've always had my friends in their bands, so I'd go to their shows, whether it's Whodat or the Foes, I'd always go to their shows. And then also I worked for the label Telegraph Gold Records, so always around doing work for them. And then it was inevitable to join the Foes, basically. So
it's part of
it. I met Fern through Victoria Lawrence, the tuba player. I actually go back with her to high school, and one day she reached out to me, said that I should play or hop up for one of the songs, and it's been history ever since. And I believe the first show was the Jackson Pine Lodge.
Jackson Pines, yeah. July 2018?
2018.
2018.
Yep.
We have a good photo series for that one.
I met Fern in math class.
Yeah, you did.
And he was playing guitar for Halloween.
Yeah,
and said, "You want to be in a band?"
Yep.
And here we are.
20 years later.
20 years later.
Is that a costume?
I just brought my guitar. I had a guitar that had like an amp built into it, and I came as a guitar player. I just wore a leather jacket and I brought a guitar and I like strummed the G chord like a bunch because it was 6th grade.
Every day is Halloween for you now.
Yeah. And Pom came in as a songwriter. He brought like this whole folder of songs that he told me he wrote, and it was just his like uncle's original songs. There were like 100 of them, but I didn't know this for like 2 years. Andrew's.
That's pretty good. I met Fern at a chess tournament at the Inkwell
yes, he did.
open mic. He whooped my ass while he was on his phone, whooping other people's asses, and he released a video for what, Sunday, I think?
Sunday, yeah.
And I messaged you, I was like, oh, hey, I play trombone, I'd like to get involved in this. And then I'd start out like just recording, and then I started actually being in the band after that. So. Yeah. That's how I got roped into this. I tried to get out, but I got dragged back in.
Yeah, he left for a year, and then I was like, Andrew, can you please come back? And he was like, no. And then he was at the show.
Actually, Victoria.
Yeah.
I think Fern convinced him it was a ska band.
No, stop it. Stop it. No. Thank you. So that is how all these guys met me in the project, but the way it works is I call it an open door policy. The door is open to walk in and walk out of. So I've had plenty of drummers, plenty of bass people, plenty of bass players, horn players, background singers, songwriters. Like, I just love the collective energy that we get. And when people have time to be creative with us, they come into the project. When they gotta go and do their own things, they can do that. But the door is always there, and as long as I have Pom to record me, we will always be playing shows. As long as I'm alive, too. Yeah, but there's also plenty of people that have been a part of it, and just if you've ever filmed us, if you ever taken pictures of us, if you ever jumped on stage to sing with us, just thank you. It's been awesome, really. It's been a great way to spend, I would say, 20% of the week. The other 80% is on some bullshit. But if you want to be in the Foes of Fern group chat, you just have to join our Patreon, and then you can just Venmo us all your money, and you can be in our group chat.
OnlyFoes? You'll have a notification.
Yeah, we are thinking of making an OnlyFoes account instead of OnlyFans account where you Venmo us money, and we haven't figured out what we would do yet. But
the first step is get your money.
First step is to get the money.
That's what we want.
For sure.
We want your money. We will give you something later.
Yeah, but we're trying to film music videos. We're trying to get the second album done and just keep on doing cool shit. So, sorry, cut. Just doing cool stuff and cut. You don't have to actually cut during the interview, but that's fine.
I think he knows what he's doing.
I think he's fine. Yeah, he's just rolling.
Does it?
Cut.
Well, New Orleans, it kept us on our feet, and we smiled at all the strange music on the street. Well, who knew those four chords, they could feel so right? Even when we've been playing them our entire lives. But I'll be your date to your sister's wedding, even though you're fine going alone, because you told me that we never settle. You're going place to place, trading pebbles for stone. You're going place to place. We're trading pebbles for stone. The only way that we know is trading pebbles for stone. 'Cause every day and don't you believe what your body says? Well, it too will grow old. So let's catch a train to LA. I'll find a lover and a new name to get me through these final years, because the end is closer than it appears. But the song's not over. Well, I'll be your date to our daughter's wedding, even though you're fine with going alone. Yeah, you told me that we'd never settle. You're going place to place, trading pebbles for stones. You're going place to place to place. We're trading pebbles for stones. Oh, stop! Thank you guys. Hells yeah, that feels great. I haven't played to a crowd in a very long time, man. The energy in the room right now is beautiful. So I'm gonna do one more song with the by myself with the good old acoustic guitar. I'm gonna bring my band up. I got my grandma here, right in the front with the fam. Can we give it up for grandma? Can I get a grandma cheer? Yeah. I got my grandma, my mom, my aunt, my dad. They're all hanging. I got my friends. This is a song that I wrote for my my grandmother's husband. It's called Baseball in the Navy, but I call it the ejection seat. Well, you pick me up from school and teach me things those teachers only wish they could, like how to hold my head up high when the world is spinning faster than we'd like. And then we talk about baseball during peacetime in the Navy. How you lost your friend flying for the Queen's men, and you did it while waking up at 3 a.m. so you could raise 4 kids that drove you absolutely crazy. close my eyes and you are with me. You'll pick me up, you'll take me out, whatever it is we ought to do. 'Cause heaven we know is true. One day I'll be joining you. And I'll pick you up on my way home from school. And we'll listen to the Yankees on the radio. And then you ask me where we're going. Yeah, you know we're going out. There's still much to see in this old town. And then we talk about baseball during peacetime in the Navy. How you lost your friends where you were driving for the Queens men. And you did it while waking up at 3 a.m. So you could raise 4 kids. That drove me absolutely crazy. They drive us crazy every day, Granny. Hey, when I feel like I'm on my own, I close my eyes and you are with me. You pick me up, you take me out, whatever it is we ought to do. 'Cause heaven you know is true. One day I'll be joining you. Well, heaven we know is true. I know I'll be seeing you soon. I'm gonna bring the band up. So if you're watching at home, we appreciate you. If you want to donate, that's pretty awesome. Your money's going to go to represent the Atlantic City Theater Group. So if you want to represent the arts and all that stuff, send in your Venmos, send in your PayPals, however you want to do it. Big thanks to Capital Line for having us as I try to very unsuccessfully shorten the strap. And I made it longer. Okay, cool. It's all a little game we play. So do your dance. I'll be your monkey. I'll be your fool. It'll be so very fun. Just dance. Woo! Yeah, just like my dad was there. Thank you guys. Thank you. Give it up to Craig right there. He just learned this set like 2 days ago. Big name he's playing on drums. Yeah, he's playing later with Desmond Swagmatics. Before that, we have the Whodat crew coming on up.
That's right. If you guys don't know Whodat live crew or Desmond Swagmatics, you are about to, and you're about to find your new favorite bands. Absolutely hands down. And you will leave tonight asking yourself, Whodat?
He give me a balloon chunk.
Come on, man. That's fine. You just don't be late on anything else. That's all.
That's fine. You're doing great, man. This is awesome. It's really nice to be playing live. This next song, I never came up with a name for it. We call it the Spanish song. You don't know why. Oh, mi amor, no me queda. Siempre ella dice que no puede salir con yo. Oh, mi amor, por favor, yo quiero bailar contigo cuando puedes. Llámame. Oh, mi amor, una más vez. Llámame en la noche cuando nadie hay cerca. Pero tienes un otro perfecto, un otro que quieres mucho. Pero él no puede cantar como yo, no puede bailar. La, 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 la.
love it with that trombone. Da, da, da. Give it up for Mr. Matthew Fernicola being bilingual
thank
as shit right now.
I don't know if you can count that as bilingual. If anyone speaks Spanish, I'm very sorry.
I'm really sorry, Dave. I know we're not supposed to curse on this thing. My bad.
Oh.
I should know that, right? Let's give it up a big hands for WeStar putting this together.
Yeah, thank you, WeStar, for having us.
We got Fortune Web Media also getting us here. It's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, and anyway, this is Matt Responti. He goes by Chewbacca Man because he wears
Chewbacca, man.
Chewbacca Man.
Sweating in and out for you guys.
Yeah.
But it's fun. You gotta do something when you're not as tight as Base Mountain, you know?
Space Mountain is coming up later. That's actually true. We got 2 more songs for you guys. Hope you enjoy it. I left you last night when you were still. I left you down. Take that time. When I woke, the chains binding you broke, and you were gone. Oh, gone, 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 gone. Someone new is writing you, writing. Someone new is going downtown on you. Someone new is writing you. I bet you, I bet you, I bet you, I bet you. I bet you, I bet you, I bet you, I bet you. Now everyone looks like you on the street. And I feel the pain in my feet. I'm forced down the green line. Hey, I fix to my stomach all the time because you're gone. Oh, you're gone, 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 gone. Now someone new is writing you, is writing you. Someone new is going downtown on you. Someone new. Someone new is writing. You're gone, 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 gone. You're gone, 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 gone. Hey, one more time, boys. You're gone, 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 gone. Well, I like my bike pack. Thank you. Like I said before, it is an absolute freaking pleasure to be playing in front of people again. Thank you all. We got one more song for you. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, we're the folks of Fern. Thanks for hanging around. Whodat live crew up next. Swagmatics after that. music until there's not, and then we got hotel rooms, so if you guys want to go gambling with us. If you want to learn how to lose $200 real quick, got you. You know I'm out late most nights, and I'm the first one in the morning. At least I used to be. It seems like everybody needs me, but they don't care where I'm going. Yo guys, where am I going? Now you're calling my name. You're singing. Hey, you just want my time. You do not care about my life. You ring me for each drop. Oh, well, well, man. Hey, you remember? I got a voice in my head. Yeah, I know it ain't mine. It seems like the past is swimming. It's wreaking havoc in my mind. Hey, now you're calling my name. You're singing. Hey, you just want my time. You do not care about my life. You ring me for each drop. Oh, well, well. Oh, stop! I wanna come home to you. I don't want to be out late tonight, 'cause I'm so sick of sleeping on couches and breathing in toxins from the city sky. You know my car is my wife. I'm inside of it every day. As I'm driving these roads, I'm playing this cold with a nickel that I save. But I know, oh, oh, oh. Now you're calling my name. Hey, you're singing. You ring me for each. Oh, well, well, well. Oh, stop. Come home to you. I don't wanna be out late each night. I'm so sick of sleeping on couches, breathing in toxins from the city sky. You know my car is my wife. I'm inside of it every day. As I'm driving these roads, I'm paying these tolls for the nickel that I've saved. But I know, oh, oh, oh. You ain't living in my home. You ain't living in my wanna come home to you. I don't want to be out late each night, 'cause I'm so sick of sleeping on couches and breathing in toxins from the city sky. You know my car is my wife, I'm inside of it every day. Yes, yes, I'm driving these roads, I'm paying these tolls with the nickels that I save. But I know, she ain't living in mine. Hey guys, Whodat live crew up next. Kevin the Swagmatics. Shout out to WeStar Capital Line. Take it to the commercials. Stop.
Folks, what's happening? AC Mike here. Bourre, 201 South New York Avenue. Great spot, great food, and now a great music series, the Monopoly City Music Series. We're sitting here this afternoon talking to Charlie Interrante.
There you go.
So listen, I'll get it right one time or another here. I butcher it, you know. It's like you're probably much like me, been called a lot worse things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So Charlie, welcome yourself to the group here, and let them know what's happening.
Hey guys, thanks for having me, and thanks for the time today. See, Mike, proud to be a part of this project in Atlantic City. We started in Asbury Park, and we're looking forward to developing the land and the entertainment scene and hospitality environment in Atlantic City, especially at Bourre and some other future projects as well.
That sounds great, and some of those we've been hearing about. Some, I don't even want to say rumors, just stuff happening, because when it comes to Pat Fasano and you, they're not rumors, they come to fruition. So listen, just to touch on what you were just talking about a little bit, tell the folks a little bit more what it is that you do.
Okay. Well, as a restaurant group, Capital Line Restaurant Group, we're not really big on titles, Mike. It's just what we do every day. We wake up, we live, we breathe, we eat, we live this hospitality business. And but if you had to put a title on me, I'm Pat's right-hand guy. I'm the Director of Operations for Capital Line Restaurant Group, which encompasses our 3 storefront bars and restaurants in Asbury, and also a city block long basement bar nightclub. And then here in Atlantic City, we have Bourre and their outdoor entertainment complex. And we also have Loteria, our Mexican restaurant, which is an identical copy of our Mexican restaurant from Asbury on the boardwalk here, which we're expanding on in the next couple months as well.
And that's really close. So with my ADD and everything that's going on, we have a little script here, but we're going to bounce around. And when you mentioned Loteria, one of the great spots up here now on the Atlantic City boardwalk.
Great, thank you.
And got to pop in there a couple times, and taking my bike rides and whatnot, and taking folks along with my social media page. And that's what we do. And I was surprised when I walked in there. I see my man Chachi Munoz in there. So I mean,
our guy.
You're not only opening these places up in these cities, whether it's Asbury Park or Atlantic City, you're bringing in the guys and too. Now, tell me a little bit about that Chachi relationship.
That was our main goal when we got down here. And Chachi, he is the main guy. Just like Chachi Munoz. I mean, you just can't find a better individual. Entrenched in the community here in Atlantic City for a long time at Mr. Taco on Atlantic Avenue. Yep. And I mean, it was just a beautiful relationship from the beginning. He took over that kitchen immediately. We made him our partner, and it's just been lights out since the beginning, Mike. Just a fantastic. You see me light up when I talk
same
about
here.
Josh.
I mean,
just a fantastic guy.
Great guy. I popped into 2801 once. He's out there on Atlantic Avenue, and we got talking. And who's behind the kitchen there? He comes out, starts talking, and then, like I said, saw him up there. Fantastic guy. And not to give Chachi all this play in this interview, what we're doing. So we're taking a picture in his restaurant, and he pulls out his phone, and he's got Guns N' Roses on the back of his cell phone. I was like, bro, you're a metalhead? He's like, yeah. So recently we've been going to shows and cover bands and whatnot at the Landis Theater. Let's bring it back here. But great guy.
Best.
You couldn't ask for a better family.
Absolutely.
An Atlantic City guy, though. Hard work.
Great partner.
Yep.
amenable and pleasant to work with, and his family's involved just like our families are involved in all the projects as well.
And that brings me to what I was going to talk on next, family. So you, Pat, your crew here, Scott, Chachi, talk about that, what that means to the restaurant group and your restaurant here in Atlantic City.
Right. I think that's the most important part, and we've started that 10 years ago, 11 years ago when we opened up Bond Street Bar, when it was just a little tiny dive bar. Everybody just is together all the time. And, and this business is a tough business. You work long hours, and oftentimes you spend more time with the guys you work with than you do your own family. It's regrettable some days, but most days that's how we built this family environment. And it all trickles down from Pat and his willingness and ability and empathy and love that he treats not only me, but everyone all the way top to bottom. And it just trickles down. And we've done the same thing here where we've created this local love and family and empathy where we treat everyone here. And Pat's building out this block to provide condos. And a lot of our employees are already living in, I shouldn't even say employees, our family members are already living in his condos, and he's providing those opportunities for these guys first because he's here to incentivize us and make this as much of an environment where we're all gaining from, and being close and living in a safe, well-maintained apartment or condo is important, in the hierarchy of life.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And
so
being tied into the city. It's one of the things I say all the time. Folks hear me say it at the end of my tagline, not that they're listening to me, but it's live, work, play, AC.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's the living, this is how you're living, whether it's renting or Airbnb or part of the family here, working, playing, and that's what we do. And while you're working, you're playing. And I believe in that, whether it's Asbury Park or Atlantic City. When you have that type of relationship with your customers, with your employees, I think it goes a long way. When you say Pat Fasano, I'll tell you, when I first met him, I had to do something in City Hall about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe been a little longer, a little shorter. And here's this dude, just he's grinning from, he's getting land permits or something like that. We walk out at the same time. We start talking. Hey, Mike Lopez, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, AC Mike, I heard something. But the guy, he talked to me. I wanted to talk to him about what he's doing. What's going on. He was just nice. And, hey, man, we love Atlantic City, what we're doing. And just got to see that energy that first day. And it's been, like I said, when you talk New York Avenue, some people may have given you that stink eye. They're like, what, like The Rock, he gives you that eye. What are you doing? But you know what? You did it. You take it. And if it can happen here, it can happen anywhere. The expansion in Atlantic City. Tell us a little bit about that and what you see going on.
Okay. Well, it's been, like you said, when Pat Fasano says he's going to do something, it gets done. Right. And it happens fast and furious. So
it's like what I like to call intentional living. We can have great intentions. I want to lose weight. I want to learn yoga. I want to but until I put that in action, it's just a fantasy. Right. And there's nothing about that with Pat.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit. As soon as we got the outside yard going, he's already buying additional properties and planning for additional outdoor entertainment venues and another restaurant and bar. And I think his vision and the reason for his brilliance is he sees things differently than you and I, and he saw this city where it's depressed and saw this opportunity to bring our community, how we do things here, and bring these people into us. And his mentality was always, why is Atlantic City an indoor playground? Mike, why? Why did these casinos bogart everything and try to keep it inside? And listen, business is business. They're doing a great job. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. But Atlantic City needs something where when you walk in, hey, Mike, how's it going? Good to see you. And we create that local environment, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. And the fact that we have all this outdoor space that's underutilized, there's just, shorefront properties there's only so much of it. It only stays not relevant for a certain amount of time before it has to be something. It has to do something. And I think he's the perfect guy to develop this area and let our hospitality group, because that's what I like to call us, a hospitality group rather than a restaurant group, because we're here. That's what we live to do. We live to be hospitable and warm welcomes and get to know everyone. And we want to be the place that people don't come once a month. They don't come, once, in the summertime. They come on a regular basis, 2 to 3 times a week. And, Javon, our bartender, knows their name. Joe Jensen, our bartender, knows their name. Scott walks in and shakes your hand. Like, that's the environment
awesome.
we're trying to bring to this city.
Let me ask you this. What do you see? And it's a 2-part question, but same sort of question. What do you see as far as, Charlie, Atlantic City and Asbury Park? And mind you, I just got back from Asbury Park. Was out there for the Garden State Film Festival. We had it here in Atlantic City for a few years, but you had it before that. And where it belongs is in Asbury Park. Had a great time out there. So much fun. People were stopped in the Wonder Bar, a couple different bars, stayed at the Berkeley, shooting the boo-boo with the people. That's what we kind of need, the both of them. I see the resurgence. I know it's been for quite some time. Here, what do you see for the two places?
Well, Asbury's there. Asbury's hit its stride. Bringing back the arts with music and culinary arts and the bar and restaurant scene and the independent art galleries and things like that. So Asbury put itself on the map with all those, and it was a long, hard road though. I mean, I've been there for 10 years, and we've been trudging along every day down there, up there, and it took a lot of effort, and it started in the community. It started, just like we talked about before. And I think for now, Pat's vision is Atlantic City, so we're pretty much transitioning our headquarters to Atlantic City because we know this area is blossoming. And it doesn't mean we're done innovating in Asbury or developing or proceeding with, our restaurant group there. It just means for now, our focus is Atlantic City because we see the potential here. And we wake up every day excited. I get down here, Mike, and I'm just like, this is it. This is the spot. In essence, what he's trying to do on New York Avenue and the Orange Loop is create this downtown feel. Right. And people feel comfortable here. Anybody all the time, with the Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall across the street and what, Mark and those guys and Scott are doing with that property over there. It's all relative. It's all going to be a part of this. I hate to say rebirth. Just re-energize, re-energize this city. Let's, passionate people and being passionate about what they do. And, this is a hospitality-driven town.
Yep. Listen, you have that boardwalk up there, the first of its kind, the longest of its kind, 1870 June. You can fact check that. It's a wonderful place. And when you tie in, like you said, with the Orange Loop with the guys over there, whether it be 32 or Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall. Sure. And this is what I tell people. Mike, where do I go get this? Where do I go get that? I tell them to bounce. Park the car, bounce. You got to bounce back and forth. And it's a good time. They're listening to live music. They're coming here eating some Cajun, and it's the thing that you said that's most important. Listen, I have a little security company too. I'll let people know. But what I tell my security guys is that it's hospitality first, then security. Sure. So if you gotta, it's that because that's what we are. We're a destination where people want to, don't always get everything right. They're having a good time.
You want everyone to be a brand ambassador,
exactly,
and promote who you are, not because they're paid to do it, because they love it and they want to be there with you and doing it.
So, Charlie, listen. Last word to you, man. Tell us where you see very quickly, Boure and what we're doing here in about 4 or 5 years. I know you touched on it a lot about the advancement. And then just tell us where they can find us, what they can find, the websites and whatnot. So again, because you got so much going on, 7 days a week pretty much, or maybe you take a day off. I don't know.
Never, Mike, never. Right. I love this. I love it. In 4 to 5 years, and I don't even want to speculate because I just think with Pat being involved in the the development of the real estate down here and the people we're seeing come down here, I think in the next 4 or 5 years, this is going to be considered not only the entertainment mecca of the shore, but the destination that it was always meant to be. Inside the casinos, outside the casinos, on the boardwalk, on the beach. It's going to be, it's going to be beautiful, and we're excited to be a part of it. You can find us on our website, BoureAtlanticCity.com. And then also for our Asbury locations, the Complex Jersey Shore, or the Jersey Shore Complex.com. And we have all our events listed on there. We do a lot of stuff through social media, Instagram, Facebook. We're always, and we have a huge spring series that dedicated to the outside stage we just put this year. Billy Walton Band's coming down, Splinter Sunlight. We haven't announced yet. That's a little in there for AC Mike.
I appreciate
we got some big things coming. So and WeStarProductions does an excellent job on our inside stage, and we'll be doing some things outside as well. Helping us get entrenched into that local community like we always talk about.
So there you hear, folks. There it is. I mean, right here, 201 South. New York Avenue, it's happening. When you talk about this place too, my buddy was the one that did the Go-Go Bar or whatever it was back in the day, Jimmy Dean and Tal. Jimmy, I'm glad you sold it to these guys. Nothing wrong with that. But this is the spot, and this is going to bring people here and listen with Pat and what you guys have been doing to bring that Asbury Park vibe down here. I can't help but get excited about it. I heard some of the things when the containers were coming in over the summer. Listen, it was COVID, it was nuts, it was going, but stuff was still happening. You were still working, you guys were bringing stuff in. So folks, we want to make sure you get out here, regardless of what time of the year. There's always something happening at 201 South New York Avenue, Bourre. And I get it right now. I say it right now, only because I hear Pat screaming in my ear so many times saying Bourre. And listen, the Monopoly City Music Series is the spot. Make sure you get it. And the key word I like to say, it's not Monopoly, it's not music, it's series. Circle that because it's going to be happening all spring and summer long. Charlie, thank you again for coming out, bro.
Mike. Thank you, WeStarProductions, for putting us up and partnering with us on this awesome music series.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So there you go, folks. WeStarProductions, Bourre, and the Monopoly City Music Series. Hope to see you there soon. Take care.
I'm Alexander Simone.
I'm Jules Drucker.
Yeah, I'm Stan Luke.
And I'm Kendra Rose Brown.
And we are
Whodat.
And this is We Star because we stars. Well, myself, Alexander Simone, I was part of another band, and that other band, one night, I don't know why, one night the guy couldn't make it, so I pulled up, and this guy pulled up with a friend of his, and he had drumsticks. He just so happened to have drumsticks, and I said, man, I need you to play with me. And he played with me, and they was like, who that? Who is this guy? Because they knew he wasn't the band. They knew it. And ever since that day, we've been together. And, like any other band, like the Blues Brothers, as time went on, we just went and ran into this guy. Where did I run into you? I don't know.
Oh, we were working in similar units, similar bands, and we just converged one night, and it was just magical, man. We was just playing, man.
Pure genius. And he went to Berkeley. Listen, and this phenomenal woman, black sister right here, Kendra Rose, one of the best vocalists. I seen her singing backup. She sung backup for the Flow. I seen her sing with the Flow. Who's the Atkins girl you sung with? Nicole Atkins. Yes, you know what I'm saying. I had to have her. And about 2018, 2019, we came together definitely when COVID hit, and we said we were going to do a jamming show. A live jam night every Tuesday. And we stuck with it every Tuesday, and we just locked in. We just locked in as a unit.
It was great because it was, we all had a lot of time alone, and then we all came together, and for the first time it was like creating out of nothing. We've never had a time where we just weren't playing at all, and then we came together, and there was just something magical, and we said, let's just keep doing this.
Let's keep doing it, and we've been doing it, WeStar. We've been doing it ever since. Grimy. It's definitely been an interesting year with nobody really doing shows and musicians not making much money for shows. You've been able to notice and really point out the ones who really love it. You know what I mean? Who really love the music, who really love the art for what it is and not just the coin. And the last show that we got to do, a really good, dope show, was the What a Wonderful Year. That was really dope. That was at the Asbury Lanes. That was like our first show coming off of like months and months of not doing shows. So yeah, it's definitely been weird, but you know, now that we see the world is opening up and we're getting more calls, right? Lots of calls. And
the energy is really high. Like really high.
I actually think it's higher than that. It's
even higher than you could have ever expected it to be. It's higher than that.
Higher.
Amazing.
And we're sitting down. Definitely major shout outs to Joe Palm up at Telegraph Hill, man. You know, yeah. Like we're actually working on a project right now, and he's like one of the masterminds behind it. So sick on the boards. Fantastic ears. And he also plays with the Foes of Fern, and they're actually one of the bands that's going to be on the program with us. I said program.
Yeah.
At the Bourre.
At the Bourre. At the soiree. Yeah.
That part. April 8th.
April 8th, 4/8 to be exact. I think
as well as Dez and the Swagmatics.
Dez and the Swagmatics. Shout outs to them. So those are two dope local bands also, besides our dopeness, that you should check out. Because this is We Star and We Stars. Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
It's about to go down.
Down.
There's a lot of energy happening.
A lot of energy.
Guys.
Yo, they're gonna be asking Whodat. It'll be that's the answer.
Exactly what it is.
They're gonna ask Whodat, but by the end of the night, everybody knows the answer.
It's us that.
It's us that. Yeah.
Us that.
Yeah. And by the way, we're really not from Britain.
To the musicians as well as the Atlantic City Theater Company. So you want to make sure you donate, guys. The link is on the screen. It's very easy to do. I'm Whitney Ullman from thecitypulse.com, and there's a lot to do in Atlantic City. And as you can see here at Bourre, they are one of the pioneers here right now for live music. So give it up for live music, because there's not too many places that you can do this, especially in Atlantic City. Okay? I also want to thank WeStarProductions and Telegraph Hill Records, because they are the ones that brought the bands in from Asbury Park. We're tying in Asbury to Atlantic City once again, so we love that. We want to thank Lisa Johnson Communications for helping to promote all the events here at Bourre and some other events in Atlantic City. And I'm here to just tell you, I mean, we have a lot going on. If you check out any of the casinos, I know at Hard Rock, they have the new Motor City Live show every weekend for this month and May. They also have live music in their lounge. Over at Tropicana, you can check out the Escape Room. It's escapeac.com, and that's really fun. You can have a private room. They have 4 different specialties. It's 60 minutes. It's hard to solve, but if you're with some smart people, you'll be able to do it really well. That's at Tropicana. Also at Tango's Lounge, they have live music now on the weekends, starting this month. My girl Beth Tinnen, who you just missed, she was here. She's going to be performing on Friday night from 6 to 10 p.m. at Tango's Lounge. Steel Pier in Atlantic City, just right on the boardwalk right here. They're going to have live music coming up. And there's just so much to do in Atlantic City. You just have to look for it, and you can check thecitypulse.com for all of that. And speaking of live music, I have to introduce one of my friends here. We have Kyle Brendel. He is, I would say, he is a music producer of the Jersey Shore. He knows how to put these productions together. And yeah, right? Give it up for Kyle. We all know him. That's right. I like that. Yeah, now Kyle, talk to us about bringing live music here to Atlantic City to Bourre.
So there's a lot of great new energy coming into Atlantic City, especially right here in this 3-block radius now called the Orange Loop. The Orange property is off the Monopoly board.
Hell yeah.
New York, where the Bourre and Bourre Beach Concert Stage and Container Park is outside on the other side as well. So a beautiful big property here. We're working on some outside events as well as a lot of other people coming into town. bringing energy. We're going to bring back the magic. There used to be so many great venues in this town with all kinds of live music, going back to the venerable 500 Club Harlem, Babettes, Clifton's, Mr. M's, Last Resort, on and on and on. And so this Orange Loop is just going to be an awesome place to be, especially as the pandemic winds down. So look for events here at Bourre this summer. We have some social distance outside events for the fit New Jersey COVID guidelines for being outside. The 17th, the Great Billy Walton Band, Great South Jersey Boogie and Blues Band. May 8th, Across the Street Jam Resurrection. And a special surprise show next week. Saturday 24th, the Great Eddie Testa Band will be right here at Bourre. And stay tuned for a huge Memorial Weekend announcement, celebration here in Bourre Beach and on the Orange Loop.
I love that. Give it up for Kyle, everybody, and all of the live music that they have here at Bourre. He's so sweet. Look at that. I love it. Guys, don't forget to tip your waiters and waitresses and your bartenders. And also, we are a COVID-19 safe facility here, so just make sure that if you get off of your table, you're wearing your masks. It's very important. We need that. We also want to give it up for the sponsor this evening of the Capital Restaurant Group. And also, don't forget, I'll make sure to remind you more times throughout the night, but the link is on your screen to donate. Your donations are so important. These musicians work so hard, and they want to provide live music to everybody. So make sure to donate to all the musicians and also to the Atlantic City Theater Company. Okay, everybody, we are going to have our next band play, it's called Whodat Live Crew. It features Alexander Simone, who is Nina Simone's grandson. So how cool is that? Give it up for Alexander Simone, right? We got to talk to him later. And also, guys, give it up for Whodat Live Crew.
Bourre, how y'all doing? Shorty get down, good Lord. Baby got him dripping all over town. Strictly that she don't play around. Cover much ground, good game by the pound. Getting paid in the forte, each and every way. Control player one. I can't get out of my mind.
Wow.
I think about this girl all the time.
Wow.
Time to the west side. Put your mad which there's no surprise.
whips in the stand.
That's when it comes to the game. Have rain on that, he's gotta have it.
Baby, you're the perfect 10, trying to get in. Can I get your number? But who that bring your mind? Why do we come through? Hey, yeah. Who that bring your mind? Do we come through? So who that bring your mind? Do we come? I see you over there. Who that bring your mind? Do we come through? So who that bring your mind? Do we come through? Yeah. Who that bring your mind? Do we come through? So who that bring your mind? Do we come through? Oh, who that bring your mind? Do we come through? Oh, that lady, you gon' miss your balance. Carrying all them bags like that. Hey, I guess nobody ever told you how you must hold on to. It's you, it's you, it's you. One day, all them bags gon' get in your way. Oh, one day, all them bags gon' get in your way. One day, all them bags gon' get in your way. One day, all them bags. Yo, if you rock with this, let me hear you say, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me hear you say, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Who that bring you? Vibes when we come through. Who that bring you? Vibes when we come through. It's a vibe. Vibes when we come through. Who that bring you? Vibes when we come through. Who that bring you? Vibes when we come through. Oh, who that bring you? Vibes when we come through. Who that bring you? Vibes when we come through. Oh, who that? Let me hit my biggest self. I said. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, wouldn't have no fear. The camera's here and these microphones, I'm gonna let you know. Oh, 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 let me talk to you. I said, this is for the cats who got hands and wanna listen. If you wanna listen, fall back and pay attention. Sorry, I ain't talking about no topic that's specific, prolific in my views, expressive in my lyrics. Tell me why this is gonna change when it rains. When the sun's out, I'm good, but when it rains, my attitude change. I talk about rain, I mean pain. The bless so much pain on my life, I got this permanent state. You better lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you better not ever let it go. You only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity come once in a lifetime, yo. And I got daydreams of making it. Daydreams of making it. Daydreams of making it. So who they bringing motherfucking by? Vibes when we come through. So who they bringing vibes when we come through? Who they bringing vibes when we come through? Who they bringing vibes when we come through? So who they bringing? How many of y'all just want to get up and fly sometime? Hey! I can fly into the sky so very high. Dragonfly. Fly above the trees, over the leaves, into the breeze. Anywhere I did with please. Oh, oh, oh. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I wish that I could fly into the sky so very high. I said we all get high when we smoking, though, right? Yeah, yeah. Fly over the trees, over the leaves, to the breeze. Anywhere I get with please, off the weed. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's fly away. Keep on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle into the sea. Fly like an eagle and let my spirit carry me. I wanna fly. Fly right into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle into the sea. Fly like an eagle and let my spirit carry me. I wanna fly. So let's fly away. Hey, let's fly away. So let's fly away. Hey, hey, so let's fly away. Yeah, yeah. I want to get away. 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 I've been quarantined for a whole damn year. I want to get away. We all been locked inside, right? And now we outside, right? Yeah! Yeah, yeah. Fly away! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, once again, we are Whodat Live Crew. We are Whodat Live Crew. Listen, make sure you donate. Make sure you donate to the Atlantic City Theater Company. The link is on the page, so make sure y'all donate. That was hot! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jules Drucker. We don't even talk anymore like we used to. We don't even call no more like you used to. I can't even dial your number when I need you. since you're gone, I've been feeling like I need you. I know I'm crazy, thinking we can do what we used to. But don't blame me, I know what I used to. I gotta go now, I gotta leave this world behind. This crucial, I gotta get you out of my mind. I gotta go now, I gotta leave this world behind. It's crucial, I gotta get you out of my mind. I gotta let go. Yeah, I gotta let go. Yeah, I gotta let go. Yeah, I gotta let relationship, right? And you fighting for that love, and y'all going through y'all little odds, y'all ins and outs, y'all get through that little honeymoon phase. There's something about that time, right? That's when your relationship is really tested. This song right here is called Don't Turn. It's about a couple in a heated argument. And just one man telling his woman, don't turn your back on me. Watch what you say to me, baby. Yeah. Oh, love. If you love me, I wouldn't hurt this way. But I still don't walk away from you. So don't turn your back on me. Don't turn. So don't turn. Don't turn your back on me. Don't turn. So don't turn. Said I know many times I know it's got to just go to hide. If you wanna find you a safe place to hide, so you can avoid the drama that may lead to a fight. And I know I'm to blame. I can get so goddamn mad at things. The panic and things so redundant, but I know you stay 'cause you love me. Oh, love, if you love me, I wouldn't hurt this way. Watch what you say to me, baby. Oh, love, if you love me, I wouldn't feel this way. And I still don't walk away from you. So don't turn your back on me. So don't turn. I'll be turning. Don't turn. Don't turn your back on me. Don't turn. Don't turn. Don't turn your back on me. So don't turn. Don't turn. Don't turn your back on me. So I think you turn. Don't turn. Don't turn. I think you turn, baby. Please don't leave. Don't go. Ooh, please, please don't go. I feel eternity. I don't want to lose you. She said, I'm in the place. How you get to know this if you get too close to my face? Guess I got too close to her face. Now she wanna walk away. Don't turn. Yo, I hope you're enjoying that. Yo, once again, on a lighter note, yo, we are Whodat Live Crew, Whodat Live Crew. Make sure you donate to the link that's on the screen.
Donate.
It goes to the musicians, as the Atlantic City Theater Company. I did it right. I can mess it up. But donate, 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 donate. It's for a good cause.
Donate, donate, donate.
What time is it? Is it sexy time? Y'all want to get sexy? Sexy? So what time is it?
Sexy time.
What's love got to do with it? Seriously, I love these guys. What's love got to do with it? be by my side. She'll always be right there. But I guess that wasn't true. Yeah. Oh. Now I'm stuck here. Stuck here and don't know what to do with myself. Cause I know I should let go and find somebody else, but it ain't easy. No. Cause in the summertime, don't let these lovebirds kill your stride. Cause in the summertime, everyone wants to be single to mingle. So in the summertime, don't let these lovebirds kill your vibe. Yeah. Cause in the wintertime, everyone wants to find love. What's love got to do? Got to do? Yeah. What's love? Setting her emotion. What's love got to do? Got to do? Tell me who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? I need a heart, I need a heart, I need a heart. Now that she left me, I need a heart, I need a heart, I need a heart. My heart's been broken. I need a heart, I need a heart, I need a heart. Oh, I need a heart. I need a heart. I said, my baby left me. She done walked on out the door. Said she not coming back like she used to do. Like 10,000 times before. And I'm stuck here and don't know what to do with myself. Do with myself. Cause I know I should let go and find somebody else, but it ain't easy. Cause in the summertime, don't let these lovebirds kill your stride. Cause in the summertime, everyone wants to be single to mingle. So in the summertime, don't let these lovebirds kill your vibe. Cause in the wintertime, everyone wants to find out. What's love got to do? Got to do? Hey, what's love? Shaking dirty water. What's love got to do? Got to do? Tell me who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do? Hey, what's love? What's love? Yeah. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do? Tell me who needs This song right here is called Push On. Look, economy's down, but since a lot of things going down, lately I just keep my enemies round. No longer bound by the things that had me bound. I was tired but I couldn't lay down. I was trying to get some money, wasn't no one around. I was trying to learn to swim so your boy don't drown. Lost for a second, but now I'm found. Had to learn that life not to keep your head down. Past the pride. Told me get saved before it comes for me. Before it comes for me. And I promise you my last day. If I don't do nothing else, I'm afraid. Until it comes for me. Before it comes for me. They know that it ain't easy. 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 We're tryna make it. Life ain't easy. 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 We're tryna make it. Ooh, let's push. Cause I don't think they know. Trying to get better. Get better. Lately politics been tripping. Now they 45 out that office slipping. I guess that white brown liquor they mixing. I push, I read it, they out here creeping. It's all a mix up, don't know how to fix it. Like jeans getting ripped up, a black man picked up. Say he fit the profile of the local sticker. Not to let men go in jail for the big bucks. I heard that right. Someone else got paid, cause it wasn't me. Cause it wasn't me. And all of a sudden my hands were raised, yeah. And somehow I still got changed. And it wasn't me. And it wasn't me. No, it ain't easy. 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 We're trying to make it. Easy. Easy. We're trying to make it. I said it ain't easy. 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 We're trying to make it. It ain't easy. Easy. It ain't easy. Easy. We're trying to make it. Until you out there push. Push on. Just push. Push on. If we trying to make it. Corona done fucked us up, but push. Push on. Keep on pushing. Push on. We trying to make it. Bills piling up, but push. Push on. We gotta keep pushing. Push on. So we gotta push on, yeah. If we trying to make it. Black men ain't trying to tear us down, just push. Push on. Just push. Push on. We're trying to make it. No matter what you do, keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing. No matter what you do, keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. No matter what you going through, gotta keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Gotta keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Sometimes it's hard, yeah. But you gotta keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. A lot of us ain't in the same situation, you feel me? Keep on pushing. Gotta push through it. And while we pushing through, this song right here is just to give us confidence that even in a dark situation, you know, God is with us. this tour soon be over. The state of the world, the state that we're in. So this tour will be over. So this tour will be over. The state of the world. Said this state that we're in. One more time, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This tour will soon be over. This tour will soon be over. The state of the world. State that we're in. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This tour will soon be over. Corona will be over. The state of the world. State of the world, the state that we're in. This pain will soon be over. It will be over. Quarantine will soon be over. The state of the world, the state that we're in. You know why? Because God. Yo! So we hope you enjoying us. Once again, we are Whodat Live Crew. Can I get here? Y'all say Whodat? 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 Love y'all. So right now we're gonna move a little bit for y'all. Y'all mind if we pick it up for y'all? Yeah, let's do it. What's that? Some action, 'cause we've been moving too slow. Step on the gas, speed it up, let's move it, move it. Some action, 'cause we've been moving too slow. Step on the gas, speed it up, and just move it, move it. Some action, 'cause we've been moving too slow. Step on the gas, speed it up, just move it, move it. Some action, 'cause we've been moving too slow. Step on the gas, speed it up, and just move it, move it. Everybody just move it, just move it, just move it, everybody just move it, just move it, just move it, just move it. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in action. We've been moving too slow. Step on the gas, you know, just move it. We've been moving too slow. Step on the gas, you know, just move it. We've been in action. We've been moving too slow. Step on the gas, you know, just move it. Just move, moving, moving. Just move, just move, just move it. Everybody just move it. Just move, just move, just move. Everybody just move, just move, just move. Everybody just move. Let me show y'all this little dance right here. Now everybody just move to the left and just move to the right. I said, bring your body back and forth. Crisscross like this. Everybody just move to the left and just move to the right. I said, bring your body back and forth. Crisscross like this all night. Everybody just move to the left and just move to the right. I said, bring your body back and forth. Crisscross like this all night. Hey, just move to the left, just move to the right. I said, everybody back and forth. Crisscross like this all night. Now let me get some. Let me get some. Now let me get some. One, two, three. Everybody just move to the left. Just move to the right. I said, everybody back and forth. Crisscross like this all night. Everybody just move to the left. Just move to the right. I said, everybody back and forth. Crisscross like this all night. Let me get it. Let me get it. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene now, get on up. Like a sex machine now, get on up. Just move, get on up. Everybody just move, get on up. Now just move, get on up. I said shake the leg, get on up. Just move your head, get on up. Just do it good, get on up. Get on up, everybody get on up. Get on up, get on up. Get on up, everybody get on up. Get on up, get on up. Get on up, let me get some. Let me get some. brought back that all night. But let the building rock. One more time. One more time. Hey. One more time. Every time for the monster. One more time. One more time. We about to get up high, on the way to the sky. We about to get up high, on the way to the sky. Still the beginning line. Everybody just move. Under one roof, it's a dope vibe with the Whodat live crew. That was work. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? If y'all know me, that was work right there. That was work right there. Y'all see me? Yo, we about to get it hot. We getting it hot for the next band. Is y'all ready for dancing in Swagmatics? I said, is you ready for dance? Yeah! We just getting it smoking hot for dance, yo. So we about to put in this work. If you ain't got no job, you can't relate to this song. 1, 2, 3, say stand, hit me, say. One thing about us, shit, we working. Shit, we working. Yeah, I see, I love y'all back there. We working. Y'all working with me. Shit, we working. Shit, we working. Working hard just to live up in the city. Shit, we working. My Uncle Tom got his head up saying, give me. We working. We working. My ancestors probably worked up in these fields too. Shit, I know what you're saying. Why Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Dance and the Swagmatics. Don't go nowhere. We love y'all.
What's happening? AC Mike here, Atlantic City. The AC stands for Atlantic City. Make sure you come visit us sometime. We're going to interview a couple gentlemen here from the Atlantic City Theater Company, talking about WeStarProductions. We're talking about music. We're talking about Monopoly City Music Series. We're talking all kinds. We're talking the arts. Guys, introduce yourselves to the folks.
Thank you. My name is Jeremy Rotolo. I'm the Executive Director of Atlantic City Theater Company.
My name is Michael Farr. I am the Artistic Director of the Atlantic City Theater Company.
Oh, awesome. So, listen, first of all, we want to thank you here in Atlantic City for bringing the arts. I mean, it's been a big movement recently in the last few years. You would think that this is something that was bedded in here in Atlantic City, although we have the arts in the big buildings. We needed the independent type, I believe, and it's proven so with you folks coming in and others like you. Mike, tell us a little bit about your passion and what brought you here to Atlantic City, and also, again, the passion for the arts.
Truly. So I guess my passion for the arts in general comes from, you know, when I was in school, I was always in the miscellaneous pile of people, you know, and I found that those people often mix nicely with artistic people, and so that kind of just got me into the realm of theater. I went to Stockton, so that's why I started in this general area. But coincidentally, my great-grandfather was a magician, and he used to perform in Atlantic City, and so like having arts in Atlantic City is something that is special to me.
So that's awesome. I mean, again, for you, it seems like it's in the DNA. It's there, and I'm sure you're sharing it. And the Stockton tie is nice. The South Jersey tie. Jeremy, same to you. You know, passion.
Yeah. Similar story to Michael. I went to Barnegat High School, and I started a little later in life. I got into theater probably senior year of high school, and the reason I did that was because I had a few friends in theater. I had friends all over the place, and so they invited me to come out for a play. I did the play. I knew the second I stepped on that stage that that's what I wanted to do the rest of my life, and I actually met Michael at Stockton as well. So we both went to Stockton University. We've been here in Atlantic City for a while, so when we started it seemed like there was no better location to do it than Atlantic City.
So tell me, when you say a while, the theater, how long have you guys been here in AC?
So we were offering workshops since 2018.
Well, I was going to say,
go ahead,
interestingly enough, the first time I ever met Jeremy before we were in school, I got a text from my friend that was like, "Hey, do you want to dress up in a Scooby-Doo costume? We'll pay you like $100. We just like need to promote our business." And I was like, "Sure, okay." And so I went, and Scooby-Doo costume, it was great. And Jeremy was actually performing in a Shakespeare Bridge production,
Shakespeare Bridge, yeah.
with XYZ. And so that's where I first met him in, what was that, Kennedy Plaza?
Kennedy Plaza?
Cool. Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was, what, 2012?
That was 2012, so that's when
wow,
we were,
okay.
yeah. And then we've done a few productions together at Stockton and got closer. But yeah, 2012.
So when you bring Kennedy Plaza, and I sit here, and this is not something that we were going to talk about, or I was going to talk, but I kind of think the independent arts, what you do, different bands and music, started getting its vibe there, right at Kennedy Plaza in the 2010, 11, 12, the free concerts and whatnot. So that's great that's where you two met. I know that's where I grabbed my beach chair quite a bit and popped myself during the week. Carmen Murata has music series, Broadway on the Boardwalk. There's another one. So I think I met you guys at one of your workshops. Tell me about the workshops. Sure. Very familiar with Dante Hall. I am. Let's let our folks know some of it. Some of your work is done there, or most of it.
Most of it, when Stockton was
running it.
Right. So we started our workshops in late 2018. We weren't officially incorporated until 2019, right? But we were doing the workshops there since 2018, and we were doing that all the way through essentially till COVID hit. And then we stopped doing the workshops and moved to a more virtual platform that way.
Okay.
It is what it is, but they continued, and it was fine because it was a completely new platform that people weren't used to see, which was cool.
Right. And again, we popped out there, me and my buddy Dave Damiani, and I think we even met with one of your, somebody from the theater company talking about maybe leasing down the road when they were putting it up for lease. So what do you see coming for 2021, summer, fall, winter, but also give us a little bit, and I want both of you to tie into this, what COVID did. What did you do during COVID? Mike, start with you.
Surely. So our next project that we have coming up in mid to late May, we're doing what's called Project Bifrost. The initial idea was to do a production that was a fundraiser to help people that were struggling during the pandemic, either with medical bills or rent bills or whatever. And so we tried to see if we could do specific shows, and then we ended up just settling on creating our own type of review of original content. And so that's where we got Project Bifrost. Bifrost is the bridge. I don't know if you're a nerd like I am. Bifrost is the bridge in Asgard that connects all of the 9 realms.
Didn't know that, but now I do.
Learn something every day.
Sure,
yeah. And so the idea with Bifrost is that we are trying to connect everyone that is in this, era disconnected. So that's coming up in mid-May. It's virtual. We're having people, again, write original content. So that's going to be exciting.
Also, too, just to jump in really quick, what's great about Bifrost is that we have these artists creating their original content based around a specific social cause they would like to see advocacy for. So then once we do this live capture and we stream it, we're going to also raise funds for those specific causes that they created the piece for.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, yeah. So and it's great that you touch on that. I mean, again, what they do at We Star and also the Monopoly City Music Series is all about the artists. You know, we're giving back as we give something and share something great. I believe that the forum, the platforms of social media, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, we could go on and on. The intention, I believe, was to share. Originally, whether it was Zuckerberg or whoever, you know, hey, share a picture, share. And I think we're bringing it back to its original, you know, sharing great music, a great cause, the arts and whatnot. Tell us what you feel, where it's going. And I mean, you're that generation, you know what I mean? So how we can bring it back to not so much the political craziness. I mean, I get it, people want to do that, or the judgmental, you know, just to the arts and the fact that you just want to share something positive and put it out there.
Truly. So as much as I think that Atlantic City Theater Company is a company for the theater community of Atlantic City, the way that I think we're trying to function is more as a theater company for the Atlantic City community as a whole, if that makes sense. And so as we move forward and try and figure out what we're even capable of doing in this time and what we want to do in this time, we really are looking to see how we can support specifically the people and the different parts of the Atlantic City community and the greater Atlantic City community about that.
Right.
I'd like to...
So, Jet, and when you talk about the greater Atlantic City community, and Atlantic City, the 401, the 48 blocks, whatever you want to call it, we always have to realize too that over 25 million people a year come to Atlantic City, whether it be for a day, a night, or whatever it may be. So that's the Atlantic City community too. So we kind of sometimes, and I'm not saying you gentlemen are doing that, but we confine ourselves to, well, it's about Atlantic. No, you want those folks that come to go to the grand casinos and shows to tinker down, whether it be Dante Hall or wherever you may be having a show. Speak on that how you want that mess.
I mean, that's a huge part of our demographic. I mean, at the end of the day, Atlantic City is a destination, and we are very well aware of that. And so we plan to capitalize that in the sense that when we put on a show and we have all these artists from maybe Philadelphia, New York City, surrounding areas, Ocean County, whatever, we have all these artists come to participate in this one production. We want those people to see what we're doing and stay in Atlantic City. That's the point, is that we want to be doing something so crazy, so amazing that people want to stay here and work here, whatever it may be.
Yep.
You know?
So I mean, again, you bring that work thing up. When you say stay here, part of staying in Atlantic City is playing in Atlantic City or working or live. And my thing is always live, work, play. Live, work, play, AC. And you're bringing it right back again. You guys are working, you're putting it in, you're playing, having fun, but also it's about the arts and bringing something that I think a culture, and I'm not saying which one has lost it. We've kind of lost it, or maybe not lost it, but let it get away from us. That, you know, it's right here. It's right. I mean, back in the day, you know, it was the Steel Pier. They were having all these theater shows and that sort of thing. So we don't want to live in the past. You guys are bringing us out of the past. With that, to you, Jeremy, biggest production you guys put on?
Biggest production. Okay, so so when we did in the midst of COVID, when we did the production Midsummer for 48 Blocks, great festival by the way. We did a live capture of Midsummer, and we shot it all within a week with a 2-shot, 2 cameras, and we edited it another week, and then we put it out for the next week. So it was a 2-week time constraint that we had to put this whole Shakespearean production on. Right? And get it done for 48 blocks. And it turned out really great. It was really well
organized chaos. I may take it like it's some sort of
not even organized, just complete chaos. But we made it through.
Right. That's awesome.
And they could also see that on our YouTube page as well.
We're going to talk about where they can find you. Listen, what you guys have shown is that through COVID that you put the gas down. You know, don't stay, you know, idle. You know, this is when you could get out and do your thing and show people. Where do you see, Mike, the production company, the theater company in 5 years?
Ooh, 5 years.
Good
Okay,
question.
so I think we have been grateful in a sense with the timeline of COVID, meaning it has given us time to regroup and figure out exactly what we want to do. Because usually we would have just been doing a production and then a production, and there wasn't so much in that time frame to stop and think.
Right.
And so it was nice that we got a chance to do that. And so there's definitely part of our company that is working toward doing shows, both plays and musicals during the, I guess, academic school year. We're also looking into starting a summer stock series in the Atlantic City area in coordination with Stockton University. But we're also, aside from doing productions, trying to expand both educationally and digitally. So educationally, we're looking at doing school tours for like Read Across America. We could do things like, we could do a Shakespearean play for high school, or we could do something like Into the Woods Junior for a middle school. And hopefully in doing that, we could obviously get more people interested in the arts. We could show schools why funding for the arts is important. And so I guess aside from that, digitally, obviously theater, nothing is going to be the same anymore as we move forward in terms of the way that theater and culture is spread on this digital platform. And so we're also looking to expand pretty extensively our digital, I guess, repertoire or online catalog of content through different types of YouTube series and things of that nature.
Nice. Jeremy, you want to touch on that?
Yeah, I would love to, in the next 5 years, I would love to have our own venue here in Atlantic City that we could, you know, help other artists, other maybe, hopefully more nonprofit theater companies pop up. That would be great. So yeah, I would really like to have our own venue here in Atlantic City so that we could help have a home base.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be great, whether it's teaching, you know,
Education,
educating, right?
whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
And listen, I'm a big fan of STEAM. So anytime I go to any of these meetings I go to, I hear about STEM all the time. I said, man, you guys are forgetting the A. Don't forget the A. Throw that A in the arts.
Thank
Always
you.
throw the arts in there. Listen, we want you guys to excel. We're so glad that you're here.
Thank you.
The Monopoly City Music Series is going to be a big part of Atlantic City this spring, this summer, this fall. Moving forward, WeStarProductions and the Atlantic City Theater Company. We're glad you're here. Last word to the two of you. Let them know. You talk to them, not me.
Hello, camera. I don't know. We are extremely grateful to WeStarProductions, so thank you for doing this. It means a lot, and yeah, that's all from us. You can see us in mid-May with Project Bifrost. Hope to see you there.
And Mike, last word to you. Also, tell folks where they can find us.
So you can find us at AtlanticCityTheaterCompany.com. Okay. We also have social media, Instagram, Twitter, all of those. So you can find us there for sure. And I just want to reiterate, we're very grateful for this opportunity and all of the opportunities that we hopefully will continue to have in this community.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Des of Des and the Swagmatics, Asbury's funk band extraordinaire. Yes! We were formed about 6 years ago. There has been many personnel changes in the interim to get to the place where we are. But originally we started as a Prince tribute band. Des and the Swagmatics was playing in Asbury Park. And upon our near imminent breakup, we were asked to do a show in Asbury Park called Convention Hell. And I had no band, so I had to start recruiting people. And I said, it'd be great if you guys can just do this one show, and then I'll let you go, and then, you know, you guys can go on about your lives. And now here we are 6 years later. Still loving Prince as much as we did then, and still loving playing together all of the funky music that you've come to love and enjoy for many years now. On keys, we have Mr. Raymond Sada. Oh, he's so cute. On bass, Mr. Bass Mountain, we have Mr. Kevin Stryker. Oh, yeah. On drums and also on co-lead writing for this song, we have Mr. Craig Lawler. Love him. And introducing lead guitar player, Mr. Randy Preston. Also of Karmic Juggernaut, who is an amazing group of musicians and some very good friends of ours. It has been quite an adventure coming to this point in our evolution, if you will. 2020 has been a year that's hit every single person very, very, very hard, but most of all, a lot of the entertainers in Asbury Park, ourselves included. We are a band that is usually gigging every single weekend, and we went from that to next to nothing. So we wanted to keep active, and we wanted to still play any shows that were offered to us, and we were offered a gig that would benefit the Asbury Park Dinner Table organization. We were approached by a newly formed nonprofit called WeStarProductions. Their mission is to bring together the artists of Asbury Park with the small businesses and the community leaders, and to just kind of help elevate everyone and to make music continue throughout all of this and to bring all of us together with the common goal of helping the people in whatever regard that might mean. And we were approached to do a benefit concert that would benefit Asbury Park Dinner Table. And Asbury Park Dinner Table has been pivotal throughout this entire pandemic in making sure that a lot of hungry families got to have food on their table when they otherwise might not have. So we were approached to do this show for Asbury Park Dinner Table, and obviously we agreed. We're close friends with the organizers and with the people that run both organizations. The contest had 3 different stages. In the second stage, we won a live stream in which we competed against many other bands, so talented, Deep Wine, Joe Miller, and we received a live session recording from that. And in the final stage, we received a music video. And in the music video, we were so lucky to be able to shoot out of the historic carousel in Asbury Park. We were also lucky to use the watermark. Big thanks to Russell Lewis there. We really love you for allowing us to use your space. Also, a big thank you to Marilyn at Langosta Lounge you'll see in the music video. Thank you to her for letting us use your space. And thank you to Jen Hampton also at the Wooden Walls Project, and to all of the artists whose art is featured inside of our music video. Thank you for being so talented and lending your talents to us, for us to use in this beautifully shot music video. We also want to thank our director of the music video, Mr. Mike Monto from Burning Wick Productions. He went above and beyond in throwing this entire thing together, and we shot this all over one very, very long and grueling 16-hour day in Asbury Park. And he was excited the entire time, and he's given us more than we could ever have dreamed in our very first shot out. So big thank you to them, and again, thank you to WeStarProductions for bringing all of these artists together to make this entire labor of love here with all of us. Everybody worked hard, everybody put their blood and sweat and toil into this, so I really hope that you appreciate that and see that it's always all been for you. Without you, there's no reason for us to do our thing. So thank you again, we love you, and stay safe out there. Last but not least, we cannot thank enough our producer, Mr. Joe Pomerico at Telegraph Hill Records. He's been brought into WeStarProductions as director of audiography as well, and without him, you would not hear the beautiful sounds that you do, nor would we have as wonderful of a recording that you can get on Spotify as we now have. Please look up Slow Kiss on Spotify, put it on your iTunes, put it on your Apple Music, put it on your SoundCloud, your iPods. Do people still have those? Get it everywhere where music is available.
Hey guys, give it up for a Whodat live crew! Right? That was amazing. I think I almost lost my voice singing with them. So that was a really great job, everybody. And is everybody having fun at Bourre, Atlantic City? We're having a lot of fun here. Live music, live entertainment. You have to come to Bourre. They know what they're doing here. They have a ton of music playing throughout the next couple of months, especially in the summertime, and Bourre Beach outside. So we'll have to check that out, right?
great collaboration with Bourre with limited capacity. Last fall, we actually had a production of a murder mystery known as the Cajun Caper, which went very, very well.
Can you say that 10 times fast?
Cajun Caper, you know? Bit of a tongue twister.
I'm like, wait, what did he say? Okay.
But yeah, so shows like that, as well as a lot of shows virtually speaking as well too, and going with that, as much as we can. And yeah, just working with various organizations like Bourre, as well as WeStar. Thank you guys so much, seriously. And just like setting us on each other and keeping the arts and creativity alive, you know?
Yeah, I think it's important that people do get out now, especially during these times. I mean, we want to have live entertainment, whether it is live music or whether it is a theater, you know, production or a play. What type of other plays do you put on?
Well, this past summer we actually did a virtual production of Midsummer Night's Dream last summer. And yeah, so the way we did that was just 2 weeks of shooting, treated it like a live caption production, right, except without an audience. And we actually had this featured as part of the Atlantic City 48 Blocks Festival, which was majorly successful, productions like that, and a lot of virtual stage readings as well to do via Zoom.
And I mean, it's great to know that we have the Atlantic City Theater Company right here, based out of Atlantic City, and you can help them by donating on the link on your screen. Not only will part of the profits go to the Atlantic City Theater Company, but it will also go to the musicians this evening. So Anthony, where can we find more information about you?
Yes, definitely check us out at AtlanticCityTheaterCompany.com. Definitely check us out on Facebook, especially too, as well as Instagram. And yeah, those are our main social media outlets as well too. Definitely check out our most recent production we've got in the works that features students from Stockton University and alumni with a production that we know as Project Bifrost that encapsulates the stories that they've had in the midst of the pandemic and staging that as well too. So that's our most recent production in the works that we're putting up in May.
And I'm a graduate of Stockton University myself, so are my parents, and so listen, I'm all about that.
All right, awesome. I'm encouraged to hear. That's awesome.
I love it. Good. Well, congratulations for that. And guys, can we give it up for Anthony from the Atlantic City Theater Company? I keep wanting to say corporation. All right, guys, we are going to get to our headliner band this evening. Now, let me tell you something. WeStarProductions
thank you very much. All right now, I don't know who that came up here and woke y'all out. But can we take it to church for y'all one more time? I don't know what I think. I said, can we take y'all to church now? Okay. Lord, it got warm.
Just say amen.
How y'all feeling out there? Oh, yeah. How many single people we got in the house? Oh, not that many. How many of y'all out? I see one. I'm gonna find you somebody. How many of y'all out there don't find yourself in a quarantine situation ship? You don't have to say it. I can see you looking away. It's fine. This one's for y'all. Say you got a girl. How you want me when you got a girl? The feeling is reckless, knowing you're selfish, knowing I'm desperate, getting all in your love, falling all over love, like do it till it hurts. Hanging out the back, caught up in your life, like you coming home and you walking hurt. See, I don't care long as you here about 10:30, no later than drop that draw. You need what I want. My man is your man, heard that's a man too. My man is your man, heard that's a man. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I just keep it satisfied. Like 9 to 5 on the weekend, oh, baby blues is mine every weekend. You take Wednesday, Thursday, then just send you my way. Then you got it covered for the weekend. I got the second man alone, but get up and more of that. I mean, I'm saying what kind of this today. I ain't making this about all of them, on you, on me, on us. Just tell me you want me, Monday. I'll be at your door, ready to take a place, ready to give you what you've been missing on weekdays, what you've been waiting for. 10:30, no later than drop that draws. Know what you want. My man is your man, heard that's her man too. Oops. My man is your man, heard that's her man. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I just keep them satisfied through the weekend. You like 9 to 5 on the weekend, oh, make it lose his mind every weekend. You take Wednesday, Thursday, then just send him my way. Then you gotta cover work the weekend. I'm sending him a 4-page letter, and I'm closing with a kiss. And when I write him, he better put it on tight. I said, I think I got it covered for the weekend. Hoo chow. Y'all mind if we slow it down just a little bit? Can we do our one slow song? Is that okay? Look. I said it's been a weird year. It's been a long time coming. Said the change gonna cut you. Mama say there'll be days like this, days just to keep you from crawling. Don't close your eyes, keeping you from seeing the truth. This cloudy sky will always come back. They'll come right back to me. Am I getting through to you? Or ain't I? Am I getting through to you? Or ain't I? Heard a man say that it can be so hard to breathe when this great big old world is keeping you down. So stay strong, hold on, remember to always stand your ground. Don't close your eyes to keeping you from seeing the truth. Yeah, those cloudy skies will always come back. They'll come right back to you. And I'm getting through to you. Or ain't I? Am I getting through to you, baby? Am I getting through to you? Or ain't I? few 70-degree days got me like, ooh wee, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Summer has the shore, I'm coming out the woods, it's about to go down. Ooh. Can feel it in the streets on a day like this. That heat, it feel like summer. It feel like summer. I feel like summer. Can feel it in the streets on a day like this. That heat, it feel like summer. Baby. All right, no. Don't start shit. Hold up. That was lame as hell. Let's try that again. Hooray! That's acceptable. We gonna take y'all back. to be rejected. And you can do better than that. Let me hear it. You say SWAGmatics. You don't want it. Set me free, baby. You don't need it. Let it go. You don't want it. Set me free, baby. You don't need it. Let it go. No, you don't want it. Set me free, baby. You don't need it. Let it go. You don't want it. Set me free, baby. You don't need it. Let it go. No. Yeah. Thank you so much, y'all. We like to get silly here. We love y'all for sticking around. Once more, we are done with Swagmatics. And we... Guys, comment. We are here to benefit the Atlantic City Theater Company. Fun fact, I actually got my start in theater. If it was not for the theater, there would be no Des. So, please, if you can, make sure you donate. Bring those productions home. All right, we just put out a music video, and I think it's time we do that song. Are y'all feeling a little hot in here? Is it hot or is it just me? Yeah, mind if you turn the heat up a little? Can we turn the heat up a little bit? Is that okay? You guys sound scared. It's okay. I'll be gentle, I promise. Can we turn the heat up a little bit? All right. Every time that he calls me, I could cry, I could just die. I don't know what to do, but whenever he whispers that I love you, it blows my mind every time. Baby, give me that nice slow kiss. Nobody ever gonna do me like this. Say, oh. Alright, shut up. It's Randy Preston. Listen, I ain't never been a snack for a little boy, but I got the nourishment a real man can enjoy. Your body's saying, oh, I ain't never been a snack for a little boy, but I got the nourishment a real man can enjoy. Your body's saying, oh, baby, give me that nice slow kiss. Nobody ever gonna do me like this. Say, oh, yeah. Baby, I can't breathe. Nobody gonna do me like this. Say, oh, yeah. Nobody can, Thank you so much.
Nice. How many looking at the time? What can happen? Everything can happen? Fuck yeah! All right. I'm gonna dedicate this song to everybody that ever looked at somebody with their mask under their nose and on their chin and felt frustrated in this time of quarantine. Yo, are you ready? support of not only the Atlantic City Theater Company, but all the dope bands you saw tonight. Please give it up for the Foes of Fern. Please. What a wild, sick set. And please give it up for Whodat. Whodat! Whodat! You sure know how to put girly work. Okay. So we decided, since we're coming to Atlantic City, that we had to end as hard as we possibly could. So this is for you out there in the audience that came tonight to see us and came tonight to see the bands. Please give yourselves a round of applause. We love you so much. Without your support, live music does not exist. We cannot come back here and do this. All right? Let's keep our eyes on that light at the end of the tunnel, y'all. We're almost there. Stay safe. And fucking rave! We Raymond Stott on keys, Randy Preston on guitar, Craig motherfucking Lawler on drums, and bass mountain Mr. Kevin Stryker. With our powers combined, we formed as the Swagmatics. We are so honored to be here to play for you all this evening. We love you so much. Stay safe. Keep it funky. Good night.